On today's episode of 219 West, we'll see communities being forged in the cold.
It's making me happy. I'm coming out here. I'm seeing other humans.
An unusual approach to New York's maternal health crisis.
How many times do we have to see a black woman dying on the cover of New York Times while giving birth?
And we'll look at innovative paths to help clean our air.
Our focus really has been the future. I found is to ensure that New York City has a maritime future, and it's growing its maritime footprint.
Hello, welcome to this edition of 219 West. I'm Naufal Inhari.
And I'm Sunny Nagpal. A record number of women are dying during childbirth. One artist has found a unique way to tell their story.
How many times do we have to see a black woman dying on the cover of New York Times while giving birth?
A Brooklyn artist is raising awareness about rising maternal deaths with an unusual approach, creating casts from the bellies of pregnant women. Coralina Meyer, a sculptor, architect, and photographer, is now turning the growing tummies of over 30 women into art that's been on display in 7 galleries between New York and Miami.
This is a photograph from 2008. That was the year that I received my infertility diagnosis. I kind of had this studio practice going on the side. It was kind of the first time that I really had to confront directly this notion of reproductive health within my own body, but also thinking about it globally within the context of the community organizing and political work I had been doing.
According to a World Health Organization report, maternal deaths are up by 75% over the last 20 years. In the U.S., Black women are most at risk, 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related complications than white women. In the city, Hispanic women are twice as likely to die from these causes. Unequal access, preventative care, and postpartum infections are among the causes. But the report says nearly all maternal deaths are preventable. Those stats are top of mind for expecting moms, like Velvet DeBeck. She's carrying what she calls her rainbow baby after suffering 2 miscarriages.
We're both first-generation immigrants, so, for us it's a big deal because we don't have any legacy. We don't have anything here other than, ourselves. I definitely will consider a midwife just because as a first-time mom, you definitely need that assistant. You need that expert to sort of guide you through everything, right? From childbirth to what happens right after childbirth. I think that's really important. I think this country lacks that sort of assistance.
For some expecting moms, doulas offer that assistance. While they are not medical professionals, doulas offer support, give advice, and often advocate for mothers while in hospitals. Studies show women of color with a doula have higher chances of survival.
Before we were doulas, we were aunts and neighbors and moms and grandmas that just knew about our bodies and knew about birth and postpartum, and we were able to help each other in that way.
Emily Rodriguez is a birth doula and founded Ashy Birthing Services in the Bronx.
And when I became pregnant myself, I still didn't know very much about pregnancy. And I was like, wow, why are my areolas and nipples changing colors? No one talks about this.
I think too many of us are walking into birth, more prepared around strollers and cribs and the commercialized aspects of motherhood, but woefully unprepared for what's about to happen to our bodies.
It's that belief that led Kimberly Seals-Allers to create an app that she says is the closest thing to Yelp for expecting moms. It's a tool for Black and brown women to review OBGYNs, hospitals, and pediatricians.
We turn those reviews into data, turning these crowdsourced peer reviews into insights, feedback, a hospital improvement plan, so that hospitals can ultimately learn from the living.
She can relate to the new mom's challenges. She had a traumatizing experience with the birth of her own daughter.
I walked out of there feeling disrespected, unseen, traumatized. My questions were not answered. I had a C-section that I still can't fully explain.
City officials are vowing to tackle the problem of maternal mortality.
Particularly Black and brown families. The numbers are horrendous.
Mayor Eric Adams signed 7 bills in September to train doulas and record more numbers on maternal mortality.
First, we're going to expand our doula program citywide. We're going to expand it citywide. They are not. You need to support, and doulas are aware of how to do that.
Sharing how Black and brown women experience pregnancy is exactly what artist Coralina Meyer will keep doing. After all, lives are depending on it.
Although the pandemic has abated, verbal and physical assaults on Asian American New Yorkers have not. There's been a troubling spike in hate crimes. So some women are taking action to defend themselves. Gretchen Smale has the story.
The media coverage of anti-Asian hate crimes has died down, but in New York City, safety continues to be on the minds of many Asian Americans. That's where community groups like Angry Asian Women come in. Started by Sarinya Srisakul, Angry Asian Women mails out self-defense kits to Asian women and femme-presenting people. Thanks to community funding, the kits are free. They contain a whistle, an alarm, and a kubochan, a striking tool that can be used to create distance between you and an attacker.
When the spa shootings happened in Atlanta, that was a moment where I was like, oh, I need to do something.
Srisakul posted on Instagram that she was mailing out the kits. The initiative picked up steam after the murders of Michelle Go and Christina Yuna.
I was like, oh, I'll just send out like 10 or 12. The post like blew up, and it was like I had to cut it off at 500 because I was like, I can't fulfill this.
Srisakul is the first Asian American woman to become a lieutenant in New York's fire department. Hearing about these attacks broke her heart and reminded her of her own assault from 10 years ago when a man ambushed and choked her.
I know what the feeling of losing your safety feels like, and I know how it felt to be too scared to leave my apartment.
She was able to escape her own attacker with self-defense training. So Angry Asian Women partnered with Dragon Combat Club, which started as a virtual group in 2020 in the wake of anti-Asian attacks.
Essentially, we're trying to give them the skills to better understand, better learn how to be comfortable in their environment.
Co-founder John Hu said it's all about teaching people to be aware of their surroundings and what to do when they're confronted.
We often tell our trainees 70% of the time, as long as you're situationally aware and know what's going on around you, that's really all you need. It's only for that rare 10% that you can't de-escalate an event that you really have to involve yourself physically.
Sarah Najimian heard about the classes from the Angry Asian Women Instagram.
I've had a couple incidences in the past year, like just being on the street, like being attacked. So I wanted to I just want to be more prepared for those types of instances.
This can all be heavy, but Srisakul also says a big part of Angry Asian Women is finding time to let go of some of that anger with self-care and wellness events like the one they held recently called Channel Your Rage.
It's like you can't like separate self-defense without talking about mental wellness. And that's like the idea Channel Your Rage came from. It's just like, well, the world is cruel to us when we step out the door, but when you step in the door, you will be loved and you will be with your sisters and your siblings,
In the meantime, Srisakul continues to mail out the kits, buoyed up by donations and support from the community. This is Gretchen Smale, New York City News Service.
Angry Asian Women have started sending kits to women outside New York for a $10 shipping fee.
Thanks, Sunny. With online shopping on the rise, so is noise, traffic, and polluted air. I found some people who say an old idea might be a new solution.
You may have noticed ever since we started doing much of our shopping online, our roads are bustling with trucks. 90% of freight in New York is delivered by truck.
120,000 trucks a day are moving through the city, and over the George Washington Bridge alone, 30,000 trucks a day.
Everybody wants their Amazon packages delivered right to their doorstep.
2.4 million packages are delivered daily in the city, and some New Yorkers are fed up.
We have too many damn trucks on our roads. They are dangerous, they are undermining our health.
Now experts are looking to a solution that New York knows well, using the 520 miles of waterways that already transport fuel, construction material, garbage, even people.
One of our goals really to activate the Blue Highway and start using waterways again to move freight.
It's an idea straight from New York's past, when the waterways were the city's highways.
The waterways were the internet of the day. That's how information traveled. Also, New York City is now often known, for example, as the capital of finance and major insurance industries. That's because of the shipping that was here.
Now, if we come fast forward to today, obviously everything is done by truck.
Companies like Amazon, UPS, FedEx, and others are opening more and more warehouses to sort packages before they are sent to customers. They are bringing extra traffic and pollution to local neighborhoods.
And what that does to us is that it exacerbates the environmental health crisis that we go through. Already, North Brooklyn and South Brooklyn have immense rates of asthma, the highest among the city.
Shifting freight to the Blue Highway won't be hard. Many last-mile facilities are near the waterfront, and New York is already embracing more water traffic.
We've developed a ferry system to move people from the waterfronts to jobs in Midtown, downtown Manhattan. And what we want to do with the waterways for freight is really the same thing.
But to make that work, we need new boats and more landings.
You know, if we have not been doing this, we may not have the optimal vessels to be using for this.
And if you have a vessel which is smaller, that sort of a vessel today, with the technology that is available, specifically with batteries, could be fully electric.
Antoine Van Coyle's company is designing an electric boat.
Agile and ridiculously easy to load. First, put the package in a container. Skipping this detour and traffic, it's a lot more sustainable too. Ready to unload?
The energy needed can be provided by 2 batteries, 3 batteries on the vessel. These things exist.
Even before electric boats are in use, New York officials say shifting freight to our waterways will reduce pollution.
We are forecasting 5% reduction in overall freight moved by truck, which translates to thousands of trucks per day that can be moved by water sustainably.
Our focus really has been the future. I found this to ensure that New York City has a maritime future.
With the Blue Highway, New York's past could chart the way for a sustainable future.
Come on.
Many of us at the Newmark Journalism School come from out of town or out of the country, and we notice things native New Yorkers may not. For instance, Genesis Davio Santiago was surprised that there are no stray cats roaming around Manhattan, but she investigated and found plenty across the river.
I'm from Puerto Rico, and I noticed that I didn't see feral cats in Manhattan, but I found lots in Brooklyn. There's more green space here, more empty lots and alleyways, and a lot of abandoned cats have made their home here.
They don't want to be indoors. They were born and raised outside, for years, so it's pretty much like a wild animal. They wouldn't want to be in a home.
There are an estimated 100,000 cats here. Valerie Greenbold coordinates a cat shelter in Brooklyn and says they are always full.
It's never ending, unfortunately, so we have to turn a lot of animals away unless, we have the space to take them in.
The shelter turns to people like Juliana Moreno, who foster cats. She works part-time, has 2 kids and a small apartment, but has made room for 5 kittens.
It's kind of busy lifestyle, but the kittens, they kind of fulfill a part that is, very specific. It's like babies, which is adorable to have around. It's a different type of work because it's volunteers. It brings me joy. It gets tiring at some point, especially if you do it back to back.
And it's temporary. Eventually, her adoptees will need to find a home.
Then I take a break, and then eventually, like a month later, I'm like, oh, I miss them.
But she understands why so many cats are abandoned by people who take them in.
With the vet, because they don't realize how expensive it could be.
The increase in homelessness is another problem. Shelters typically don't allow pets, so people who lose their homes lose their pets too.
According to animal care centers, the proportion of cats in shelters has increased 13% since the pandemic started.
Left in the wild, they reproduce at a rapid rate.
All the animals here are spayed, neutered, vaccinated before getting adopted.
The problem is, cats are not good mousers, but they're great at reproducing. One female cat can average 2 to 3 litters of kittens every year.
So Flatbush Cats, a nonprofit, traps feral cats, sterilizes them, and returns them to the street. We asked some Brooklynites how they feel about stray cats on their streets.
I don't think that the cats are a bother. I think that, if anything, cars and people probably bother the cats.
This family likes them so much, they feed the cats.
We take the cats and we pay for them, either us or our neighbors, we're responsible for them. And then we leave them on the street to live their life.
But there's an upside. There are fewer rats in Brooklyn than Manhattan. And cats are getting the credit. For Tonight in West, I'm Genesis Davila Santiago.
Today's teenagers have never known a world without social media and smartphones. But Lin Ma has found some who have chosen to live their lives offline.
Every Sunday, high school senior Logan Lane and her friends spend the afternoon doing something unusual for their age.
Hang out and communicate in this tech-free environment.
This is the Luddite Club, a group of high school students who called it quits with smartphones and social media. Instead, they went old school.
So great to have a place to go to where you can socialize without screens.
The Sunday club meetings begin with a journey through Prospect Park to find their spot.
We hammock, we sit around logs and we just talk, we read, we draw.
Teenagers spend on average 6 to 8 hours a day on screens. Larissa May is the founder of #HalfTheStory, a nonprofit that encourages young people to have a healthier relationship with technology. She does it for the sake of their mental health.
And I think a lot of them don't even really understand emotionally how technology impacts them. And a lot of them are using it as a coping mechanism. Just another substance that happens to be normalized in the hands of 300 million plus youth.
Baruch Watling, also a senior in high school, was one of those teens using technology as an escape.
For me, technology makes it a lot easier to be disconnected from reality. You're numbing your brain, you're not really processing anything, you're just entertaining yourself. And that is a lot of times what technology is used for.
Watling believes being a Luddite means
being more present in your life and in your community, in your actions and in who you are.
May was not surprised by the existence of the club.
It makes sense. This culture and this idea, and people are starting to question things, and there's always people that say no and create their own subcultures. And to me, I think because I'm in this space, it's not surprising.
When Lane decided to say no to technology, she faced a challenge.
In the first couple of days, I could feel my brain chemistry changing, and I was so bored. It's really not so common for people to be bored and be alone with themselves because the smartphones keep us connected to other people.
She found a way to overcome it.
Through that boredom, I started reading and journaling. I got more committed to running, making clothing. I took in my schoolwork a lot more. I started really liking school.
Next year, many of the members are going off to college.
There's definitely a worry of the club depleting, but we're working on advertisement without hostility, and without people feeling that the club is judgmental.
Lane hopes her fellow Luddites stay offline.
Now meet some Queens residents who were inspired by social media to find another use for the water that surrounds our city. John Schilling introduces us to the Dippers Club.
Imagine plunging yourself in 40-degree beach water every morning. It might sound strange, but for the New York Dippers Club, it's a daily routine.
Everybody gather around!
At 9 a.m. every morning, anywhere from 10 to 20 dippers gather on Rockaway Beach for cold water therapy.
It's a cross-section of humanity all coming together, and they wouldn't have known each other, you know.
Graham Cullis, an artist and mental health advocate from England, started the New York Dippers Club last year, documenting his daily plunges on YouTube.
See, maybe I won't be swimming by myself the whole winter. There was nothing really that new, but the fact that I was getting in and it was getting colder and I was going in every day consistently, People were like, what? What is this?
We are a shower of biffers.
Cold water exposure may be familiar to some, with annual polar plunges and the Ice Bucket Challenge going viral in recent years. Cold water immersion, however, is not without risks and can lead to hypothermia if not careful.
Right now, the ocean temperature is 41 degrees. Experts say that at that temperature, death from hypothermia can occur anywhere from 1 to 3 hours after cold water immersion. This, however, isn't enough to stop the Daily Dippers, who say that going in the water every day helps them with their mental health and well-being.
It's making me happy. I'm coming out here. I'm seeing other humans.
Jay Siegel joined the club last year and says they have already felt the benefits.
I haven't gotten sick this winter. And for somebody with an autoimmune disorder, that's like big.
Mike O'Donnell started polar plunging during the pandemic and says the ice-cold water helps with his focus.
Since I started doing this, I'm a 100%er. I don't know what that does, but I go into the water, I'm totally present in that moment, and then throughout the day, if I just kind of slow down, I can tap into that.
And O'Donnell's advice to skeptics? Give it a try.
Release the no. Be a maybe someday. You've got to experience it. It is joy.
Cold water therapy is not limited to the ocean and can even be enjoyed at home, in the shower, or in a pool. But for Graham Cullis, his enjoyment of dipping stems from it being a group activity that bonds them all together.
The mental health benefits of having a community doing it with is wonderful. And the fact you're getting out in nature, you know, like it gets you out of the house.
And just like that, the New York Dippers Club found warmth in the cold. For 219 West, I'm John Schilling.
Make some noise!
Let's face it, New Yorkers can turn anything into a competition. Running, ballroom dancing, eating hot dogs, even picnicking, cold weather picnicking. We sent Amanda Carey McHugh to follow the action.
Competitive winter picnicking, an annual tradition that gives over 100 New Yorkers a break from their 9-to-5s, all in the name of some creative and wacky fun.
However much you put into it is how much you're going to get out of it. It's very improv, it is very silly, and it's super refreshing to be able to get on that level as an adult.
It's an event put on by Shadow Traffic, an arts nonprofit that puts on immersive and participatory events.
We found that events are an art form, and so the way to kind of like bring about chaos, divining yourself out of the mundane, is to throw a good event.
This is Jonathan Keegan's 5th time participating in the event. One reason he moved to New York City from Roanoke, Virginia, he says, is because of events like these. This year, Keegan is putting together his own team.
Muscle Beach is the theme, and I really want to bring like the 80s, 90s WWE wrestler personas out in public.
And don't forget, it's a competition.
You'll be judged on best bribe, best food, best drink, best activity. So when you're making these teams or coming up with this, you're gonna really wanna like figure out a way to like blend all those together.
One reason that this event is so chaotic is because the first word is competitive.
We're really inviting the silliness.
Teams can spend weeks in preparation, from ideation to buying supplies to building their experiences.
It's a lot. It's a stupid amount of work, but that's why we love it.
It helps me release my creative energy that I do not have at my job.
16 teams of around 100 people have shown up to Fort Greene Park on a cold day in what organizers say is a record turnout.
This is a big year for structures.
One team I see has built an entire ski ramp.
The crematorium just passed by, which has a coffin that is an oven, I think.
There's definitely quite a contingent of goths.
And there's a number of factors to take into consideration, because with everything going on, this is not an easy competition to judge.
I want to be critical of food in a more unique way because picnicking is a very special type of cuisine. And winter picnicking, you really want to make sure your food stays hot.
And the competitors have a lot they're up against, so best to put on a show. Make sure the judges are fed.
Oh, that's our beet lemon hummus.
Offer up a drink. And now the moment has arrived for the awards to be announced.
We're going to give out certificates, and then after the certificates are handed out, we will be giving out the trophies.
The judges curate each certificate to what really stood out about that team specifically. But year after year, what people really go for is the handmade trophies, vying for best in show. While Keegan's team didn't win the trophy he was hoping for, they did get recognition for Best Community Recruitment.
I feel pretty good, honestly. A lot of great teams, had a lot of really fun adventures and things to try out, all the foods.
Sherry's team, on the other hand, won an award for Best Bribes.
This one, of course, goes to Pirates of Penzance.
Participants are encouraged to bribe the judges, and Sherry's team bribed them with real tattoos.
It was a really good day for pirate ants. You know, I gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed we didn't take the best in show.
There's always next year, though, to gather with your friends and take home a trophy.
Just come out, show up, ask how you can help, and we'll put you somewhere.
For 219 West, I'm Amanda Carey McHugh in Brooklyn, New York.
That's our show for this month. Thank you for joining us.
We hope to see you next month. We leave with some inspiring views of New York Harbor and the names of the people who helped us make this edition of 219 West.